Tonight, I am hosting the District 211 Candidate Showcase for Toastmaster Year 2026-2027, and I am talking to Gary Vaughn, who is running for the role of Club Growth Director. The format of the showcase will be as follows. Once the session starts, it'll run for a total of 7 minutes. During that time, questions will be asked and then repeated to ensure that the candidate has heard the question. When the candidate has completed answering the question, please ask for the next question. The candidate may choose to end the question portion of the session and share that they would like to end with a closing statement. Once the 7-minute mark is reached, I will politely interrupt you to let you know that your time is done. All right, here we go. What will you do to attract the younger market age between 25 to 35 years old to the district? What will you do to attract the younger market age between 25 to 35-year-old to the district?
That is a great question, and I really think it comes down to two words: value added. We need to market the fact that Toastmasters is a value added to their life, whether it's personally or professionally. What we offer through our educational system and our communication and leadership tracks adds value to what they want to inspire to do, whatever it may be in their personal or professional goals. Next question.
What are your plans to address growth in low-density areas? What are your plans to address growth in low-density areas?
Coming from a district that does have some low density areas, I'm sort of used to this, right? And we've learned that trying to not necessarily uh, start a new club in a low density area where we may struggle to find 20 people to support a healthy club, but rather try to find people that are new members that could support current clubs to bring them back up to a healthy area. For example, we had an architecture company that has recently visited a club. Their company themselves probably could not support a club, but they have enough people to really help one of our clubs come back up to a healthy standard. And that's really what we need to do. We need to start tying communities with existing clubs where we need to, and build clubs where we can. Next question.
What is your plan to promote the organization to corporate leaders and community organizers? What is your plan to promote the organization to corporate leaders and community organizers?
I think on the corporate setting, we really have an opportunity here to showcase what our learning platform is, pathways. It really does mimic a lot of the educational platforms that corporations are using these days, and to show that consistency or that similarity between Toastmasters and corporate training could really be a benchmark to bring corporations into utilizing Toastmasters. On a community side, I think it's the club mentality to really show club culture, to bring people back into this uh, sort of group of people that could be their family almost, as a sense. I think bringing back that culture that we had pre-pandemic could really help in that community setting. Next question.
How can we encourage members to speak up to address concerns about club and district leadership? How can we encourage members to speak up to address concerns about club and district leadership?
I think it would all start with really utilizing the tools that Toastmasters has already given to us. Things like member surveys, new member surveys, getting them to feel like they're participating in the flow or the culture of the club by providing their input is a great way to start. And it gives the executive officers an easy way to communicate that through tools that we already have. Next question.
What do you believe is meant by servant leadership? Please share how you are a servant leader. What do you believe is meant by servant leadership? Please share how you are a servant leader.
I think in an organization like Toastmasters, to be a servant leader is to really know what your members want to achieve. What are they looking for in their time as a Toastmaster, whether it's at the club level or beyond? And to facilitate that, as a leader, we know the tools, we know what we can give to that member. We need to show that to them and serve that to them so that they can achieve their own goals. I think that's really what sets Toastmasters apart from other organizations is that while it's dependent on the member engagement, we also can give them and help them along with the tools that Toastmasters has already established. Next question.
What committees, excuse me, what committees would you like to see in place to support district success? What committees would you like to see in place to support district success?
I think coming into this new world of this new district, I think definitely a club retention, a member retention committee will be our strong suit to sort of bridge that gap of learning everybody that's currently going to be in this new district. Club growth retention or club growth committee as well, going out there and finding those areas that we can research in this broader district to learn those different areas in the district in order to find those new clubs. And if you don't mind, I'll go ahead and start my closing statement now.
Yes.
I really appreciate this opportunity to be the club growth director of this new district. In my tenure as a District 54 member, I really tried to serve District 54 to my fullest capacity. I really love this area, uh, and I love this extended area. I feel like we are the heartland of where Toastmasters really first began with the birthplace of Dr. Ralph Smedley and where he started what Toastmasters ultimately became. And I really want to promote that in the hearts and the minds of the members of this new district uh, while serving as the new club growth director. Thank you for your time.
And that is time. Gary, I really, excuse me, I really enjoyed this opportunity to get to talk to you. You did a wonderful job, and it was awesome meeting you.
Thank you. It was likewise.
All right.